honestly the most gorgeous day in the entire world outside. So I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to vlog. It's nearly lunchtime, so I'm a little bit late starting this, but we've literally done nothing this morning and the house is absolute chaos. So excuse me, I have not done my makeup yet. The house is absolute chaos. We've been doing some sensory this morning, haven't we? Have we been doing some sensory? So we basically just go on YouTube and put on all of the songs from when we did our sensory classes. We've actually just finished doing them because I'm not paying for another term when it's still at home, because I miss being at the venue. It was so much better when it was at the venue in like before Christmas. It's not going to be back at the venue till I go back to work in April, so there's no point paying for another term, but we do a lot of it at home. So yeah, I've just put some songs on from our classes and we've literally just been doing loads of actions with his little shakers and stuff. So I just need to go into the kitchen and put some pasta on for his lunch because it is now 20 to 12. And excuse the state of the house. So basically I washed the cushions off that sofa, hence why it looks a mess. So they are all hanging over the doors drying. What's the matter? He's probably going to cry when I walk out the room. He keeps doing this at the moment. Yeah, so literally like it's, all the doors downstairs have cushion covers on them at the moment, but they should be dry by bedtime. So I'm literally just going to put some pasta on for his lunch. And then this afternoon we are going to go to, I'm just going to pop you down for a second while I find this pasta. This afternoon we are actually going to go to Home Bargains, because when do I not go to Home Bargains, to be honest. So we're going to go there. I do actually need some stuff today, so I'm going to try not to buy unnecessary things because I'm trying to have like a no spend few months, really, just coming up to Joel's birthday, because I want to like go a bit crazy and get quite a lot of stuff for his birthday. So yeah, I want to go a bit all out for his birthday, so I'm trying just to be good with money and just save a little bit. He's not going to have much of that at all. I think I'll literally just make that. Yeah, so we're just going to go to Home Bargains and get a few cleaning bits. They do these like balls for his ball pit, so I'm just going to buy some more of those to top it up with, because they're a lot cheaper than the ones we normally get from Kiddie Moon. So when I get back, I will obviously show you what I've been buying. I actually fake tan last night, hence why my face is a little bit of a funny colour. And why does fake tan always dye? I'm not this spotty. Why does it always dye your spots? Like, they look so dark. And this is just scarring. So excuse the state of my face. I was planning on having a no makeup day, but I might just put a bit of base on. I'm just literally popping his pasta on now, and then we're gonna have some lunch. But I'm sorry, this is like the most random unprepared vlog in the entire world, but I'm just fully aware that I haven't vlogged for a few weeks and it's just such a nice day outside, and I just thought, do you know what, I'm feeling quite motivated today, so I'm actually going to put the camera on and do just a little vlog for you, because people seem to prefer vlogs. So yeah, here we are. All right, baby boy. He's just, honestly, he's so whingy at the moment. He's just turned 8 months and he has got a little bit better actually compared to, I can hear him now, compared to what he was like a week ago. He has got a little bit better, but oh my god, it's just like a baby seagull all day, just whinging. And I know a few of you have said your babies are being like similar at the moment, but he's never really, apart from when he was about 4 months and he was going through that really long leap that they start at 12 weeks, it was a nightmare. He was so whingy then, but he's been really good, and now he's just whinging, and I think it's a mixture of his top teeth trying to come through because he's got his bottom two, and he's also trying to crawl, and he can very, very nearly do it. Like he shuffled forward on his front last night and did a bit of an army crawl, so that was quite exciting, but he's not crawling yet, and he really wants to, and he's just so frustrated that he can't do it. So yeah, I'm just getting a whingy baby all the time at the moment, aren't I? Hello. Hiya. He's quite good at playing independently now though. Right, we're gonna actually, so I think while his pasta's cooking, look at the state of my hallway. So I've just had an IKEA parcel arrive. The pram is in from the car because we're going for a walk this afternoon. I've just had this parcel arrive, I've got no idea what it is. And then I've got all of these packages that I need to return this afternoon because they're like the wrong size, or I've kept half the package and I'm returning the rest. So yeah, we're gonna go and return those to the post office on the way to Home Bargains. I'm gonna walk to Home Bargains. Excuse me. Right, I'm gonna walk to Home Bargains because yeah, it's a nice day and it's only about 20 minutes, half an hour, so we're just gonna walk and that'll be our afternoon walk. The I've also just had to stick like the 20 millionth wash on of the week, because, and it's only Thursday, because Joel was sick all over his dressing gown and his cot sheet during his morning nap. And honestly, now that he's having food, he's sick, it just stinks. It's just so bad. So yeah, I've just had to stick all of that straight in the washing machine. So yeah, loving life. So let's see what we have got in here. Can't actually remember what I ordered now. It's not very exciting. I know there's definitely a picture frame in there, because we've got a Desenio print over there in the corner in that black tube. And it's basically, it's the same size as this one in our haul, and then it's going to go at the top of the stairs on the wall there, and that mirror's going. So yeah, I've ordered the same frame as that one, like the silver frame, to fit the Desenio print. I know that's in there, so let's have a look. Let's have a little look. I thought he'd quite like to do this with me, because he's obsessed with anything like that's not his toys. Jolie, no, don't touch the pram, darling, because it's muddy. Jolie, what's this? What's this? Gave him the plastic bag as well, because he's obsessed with those. He was just banging this like a drum, but I think he's lost interest now. Honestly guys, how to entertain a baby in 2 minutes. What's in here? He'll literally take this over his toys any day of the week. So exciting. Jolie. What's in here then? Okay, oh, I forgot this was coming today. So basically, if you follow Home with Shan on Instagram, and if you watch her YouTube videos, her little boy George is a few months younger than Joel, but he loves the balloon whisks, and you can do all sorts. I've seen other people doing stuff with these as well. And obviously we love our sensory play. Is this your new toy? We didn't have one of these. I didn't realise we didn't have one. So I've just literally, while I was doing an IKEA order, I thought I'll just pick one up, because I couldn't find one in Home Bargains, and I'm not going to pay like a £5 for one of these. So yeah, it was like £1 or something in IKEA, and we're just going to put like pom-poms in here, or he'll probably just like playing with this on its own, to be honest. But I have heard that babies are fascinated by these. Is that your toy? He'll probably just try and eat it, to be honest. So that's cool. We'll do some sensory stuff with that this afternoon. Okay, then I've ordered some more wine glasses. Obviously, wine is essential to me. So we had just some plain IKEA wine glasses with like the rounded bottoms, but they all ended up breaking. We've got like one left. We've had them for years. So then I've got these like silver ombre ones that I got in Home Bargains, but they've got really thick stems, so they look quite cheap. So I just wanted to get some nice ones for when we can have people around again. And I saw these when I was actually in IKEA about a year ago, before the first lockdown. And they still sell them, so I was really pleased about that. So they're like £1 each or something. And I just love the flat bottom on them. I think they're so nice. And these are the white wine glasses. So I picked up 4 of these. And then I've also picked up these little tumblers. So again, these were like £1 each, I think, or maybe a bit less. So I've got 4 of these, because we've got just like normal sized glasses. But when we are having dinner, like a nice like date night at home, or we've got people around for dinner, we don't really want like big glasses on the table. So I thought these are just nice little tumblers to have on the table for like those occasions. So yeah, got 4 of those. Is that fun? He's loving this. It's like a full, I might just sit him in here in a minute and he can explore, because he is obsessed. He was like smiling his little head off a minute ago. Such a good way to entertain a baby. Do you know what? I might just not even put this box outside today. I feel like this can be our toy for the afternoon. Loving it. Loving your little life. I literally miss IKEA so much. Our nearest one is Southampton, so it's about 40 minutes away, so it's not too bad. You can do it in half an hour if there's no traffic. I just miss it so much. Like I'm just dying for an IKEA trip. I don't even need anything. I just really want an IKEA trip. I think it's just the things that lockdown has deprived us of. And then the last thing, just this big silver frame, which just matches that one for our print at the top of the landing. So I think this was £12, so it's a lot cheaper than the frames are on Desenio. Are you getting hungry? Should we go and have some lunch? So yeah, it was just a little order. I added like cushions on and all sorts, but I decided to take them off because I really don't need them. And then we're just going to check out what is in. Oh, it's my Pram stuff. So you're getting very hungry. Okay, this is a lot smaller than I thought it would be. Oh, it's because I didn't order the parasol in the end. When we first got this Pram last summer, obviously when he was born in July, we just didn't bother getting a parasol for it, and I don't know why. I think it's because he was in the carry cot and it shaded him quite well from the sun, but now he's in the seat unit. It's not even full summer yet and we're struggling already. So yeah, I've just ordered the sunshade. I'm not risking buying anything universal because I tried that last summer and I feel like egg is an expensive Pram, and yeah, they make it deliberately so you can't put anything universal on it. So I've just ordered the sunshade and I've ordered the cup holder, which I kept meaning to get like ever since he was first born. So yeah, it's just going to be so much easier when we go for walks, isn't it? Having that for my water bottle. Yes. Right, let's see how your lunch is doing. So I've just popped him in his mum's and papa's seat really quickly while I finish off making our lunch, because he's in one of those moods where he won't be out of my sight because he's hungry. What is the time actually? Oh, it's bang on 12. That's why he's getting funny. So I've literally just been having like a really picky lunch recently and I love it. So just like a few crackers with some cheese on, some bits of ham, some grapes. We both love our cucumber sticks, don't we? We'll have some of those. So yeah, just a picky lunch. I don't really have a lot of lunchtime. I just don't really get hungry. Yeah? Are you excited? He's managed to break this bit off. You're an absolute hooligan, aren't you? I can't even work out how to get it back in. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, I haven't really been having a lot. I'm on this like postpartum weight loss thing, but it's not like a starve yourself diet. I just don't really fancy eating that much. So Joel has got some cucumber sticks. He always has these at lunchtime, and then I was going to give this to him for his dinner. This is just the last of the 3-minute pasta sauce that I made, which is tomato, garlic and cheese. And he won't probably eat all of this, but yeah, I always cook a bit too much pasta. I was going to give this to him for dinner and I thought, no, I'll do it for lunch and then he can have a salmon fish cake for dinner that I made the other day, and I'm currently defrosting. And then he's got a yogurt for after. He always has one of these. Yeah. Nice. What's the matter? He wants a yogurt, that's the problem. You want a yogurt, don't you? You haven't eaten very much. To be honest, he's not like a massive pasta fan. Like he'll eat it. He was just eating it a minute ago, but he can't hold it very easily. So right, I see. Just shouting at me. Is that you? He just can't hold it very easily. So basically, okay, right. He just gets really frustrated and just drops it everywhere. So I've had to roll my sleeves up because I am not getting pasta sauce on my new white hoodie. Fuming, aren't you? Do you want to be on camera? Oh, I see. So chatty at the moment. You're an absolute mess. I have to clean you up. Yeah, he wants a yogurt. I have to hide his yogurts because he actually knows what they look like now. And if he sees it, like that'll be it. He's not eating any of his lunch. He just wants his yogurt. You're like a 2-year-old already, aren't you? Who knew the tantrum started at this age? Yeah. So he didn't eat very much pasta, but we move. He's had a yogurt and he's had some cucumber. So, and you did have a big breakfast, didn't you? Some days he just eats more than others, and it is very frustrating weaning, but we get there. So I'm going to make his, it's now 12:30. He did actually wake up a bit earlier from his morning nap, so I think I'm going to put him down in a minute because he's very, very grumpy. And we've done a lot of sensory this morning, haven't we? So you're probably a bit tired. So I'm just going to make his bottle now, and then he's going to go straight down for a nap. Okay, so he's gone down for a nap. I actually took my earrings out because I felt a little bit chavvy in them. I don't know why. I think they just don't go with this hairstyle. And also, I really need, next time I have my hair done, which is in, I think it's in like a couple of weeks when they first open, I'm considering getting my curtain bangs cut in because I like wearing my hair like this. And it's a quick, easy style for me to do when I go back to work, but really, I hate how long my front bits are. They're not really styled in at all. So I feel like if I have them cut and then I can like blow dry them and style them round, it's just gonna look so much better. But then I know as soon as I get them cut off, I'm gonna regret it. So I'm in a bit of a dilemma at the moment. So yeah, Joel's just gone down for a nap. I've just taken this washing out, so I'm gonna go and hang this up. And then also I'm washing Bun Bun, his absolute favourite toy. So he's having to sleep with his spare Bun Bun for his current nap. But yeah, Bun Bun was one of the things he was sick on this morning. So yeah, we have got to wash Bun Bun. I think I've just put a bit too much in now actually, so I'll pour some back in. But basically Bun Bun couldn't go in with the rest of the washing because she needs to be hand washed. So I'm going to pop Bun Bun on a hand wash setting and then she'll come out nice and clean. So that setting takes about 30 to 40 minutes, I think it is. So I'm really hoping, oh, just change that. I'm really hoping that Bun Bun will be dry for bedtime because it is now 1:45. And yeah, she should be. If I put the heated air on, she should be, but oh, God forbid she's not dry for bedtime. Okay, so I've just put the new cup holder on my Pram, and can someone just please tell me how the hell I have managed for 8 months? 8 months without a cup holder, because I forgot to order it when we first got the Pram and I just kept forgetting to order it. And also we managed without a sunshade last summer, which I'm pretty proud of, because I wanted to get the egg parasol, but then apparently parasols are annoying and you have to keep moving them around. So I couldn't decide what I wanted, and now Egg have finally brought out a sunshade. So yeah, last summer we managed, but we won't manage this summer. Now he's in this part and not the carry cot. So I might just try and put this on now, and then I'm going to chill and watch some YouTube for an hour till he wakes up, and I'm going to pop some makeup on as well. Okay, so I'm going to have to ask Steve about the sunshade when he gets home, because I have no idea how to fit it. And also, I'm not sure, I might just have to get parasol, because I thought, obviously, this would be black on the front to stop the rays getting in, but I thought it would be see-through on the inside, so if you get what I mean, so he could see, so Joel could see out, but it's not. It's like completely black on the inside as well. So I'm not sure Joel is going to like being in the Pram with this if he can't see out. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's not going to like it, so I might have to change it for a parasol, which is really annoying because that is just so much easier. I don't know. I might just give it a go one day and see what we think, but I'll keep the box just in case. So I'm just going to do up my parcels. We also need to post these birth certificates for me and Joel because we've applied for his first passport, so I just need to send those off today with these. And then I'm just going to pop these away, and then I'm going to watch some YouTube and actually sit down for the first time today. So I've just put I'm just talking quietly because Joel's napping and I'm in the hall, so he'll probably hear me. I've just put my new print from Desenio in my new IKEA frame, and I went for this Marc Jacobs quote. It says, "It would be a much more beautiful world if people did as they pleased and not what they thought other people expected of them." So I just think that's a really cute quote to have. So we're just going to have it, like I said, on the wall at the top of the stairs. So I might see if I can put this on the wall with a command hanging strip in a minute, because I'm pretty sure Steve did that one with a strip, because I've changed my mind about what I've got on that wall so many times, and he's fed up of filling holes. You can see there's a hole there that he filled from what was on the wall before, and we still need to paint over it. So I need to do that at the weekend actually. But this one is our wedding date, and then the coordinates of our wedding venue, and then obviously our little names underneath. This was one of the personalised prints on Desenio. I think it was about £40 because of the size of it. But yeah, I love it. It's nice to have something personalised. And then I think this one was about £20, again, because it's quite a big one. They do cheaper options, but yeah, I just think that will look so nice at the top of the stairs. So I might go and try and do that now. And then, so I'm just literally sat on the hallway floor because I was doing my print. I've also managed to blag my mum to have Joel tomorrow. Not blag, like she would do it anyway, but I go back to work in, oh my God, it's actually really scary, like 4.5 weeks. So it'll be 4 weeks on Tuesday. I go back to work, only part-time, but he's going to her house on her days off, so just for 2 days a week when I'm at work. So he needs to kind of, my health visitor said to me, has he had any settling in days? Because obviously if your baby's going to nursery, they'll have settling in days at nursery. And I didn't even think that he needed to have settling in days at my mum's, but obviously because of COVID, we haven't been around there like loads and loads. So I think also now he's a bit more clingy as he's older, I think it's a good idea for him to just spend some time around there. So I'm going to do that a few times over the next couple of weeks. It's just come around so fast. I did think about not going back at all. But I think it's really important, like all my mum friends are going back as well, like all the girls from our NCT group, we're all going back. We're all going back part-time, but we're still going back. I think it's so important to go back to work. Even if you can afford not to go back to work, I do personally think it's good for your children to see you working. I know obviously like if you're a stay-at-home mum, it is a full-time job as well. But I do personally think that work ethic is so important. So my parents always worked. My mum worked part-time, and I've always been a really like hard worker. That's just a personal opinion. But yeah, I knew that I was always going to go back, because also like my friends that have had babies said that work is your only time for you to feel like yourself for a few days a week, and it's actually like a bit of a break from motherhood. So I think that's really important for you to just, you know, put your smart work stuff on a few days a week and go into the office and just almost have that time for like you, and not just to be like a mum 7 days a week. So yeah, that's another reason why I thought, no, I can't not go back. So yeah, I am back 4 weeks. It's Thursday today. I'm back 4 weeks Tuesday. That's actually really scary, because I was furloughed from the end of March as well last year and went straight into maternity leave from June. So I was literally off for so long, and it was actually like, I'd love to go back to that time. Being furloughed while pregnant, I hated it at the time. But actually looking back, I had so much time. Like I did so much stuff before Joel came, and it was just so chilled, and I'd love to go back to that time. Would love to. Anyway, I'm actually going to get up off the floor now. It's 2:05, so it looked like it was going to rain, but I think the sun's coming back up now, so that's good. I'm going to get up off the floor, and I'm going to try and put this picture up without waking up Jolie. And then, I don't know, I reckon he'll wake up around 2:30-ish. I've actually put a bit of makeup on. Actually, going back to my conversation, so my mum's having Joel tomorrow, and I decided I really need to blitz this house. So that is going to be my day tomorrow. So I'm going to drop him there in the morning, and then I will blitz the house, and then I'll go and get him a little bit later. So yeah, cleaning day tomorrow. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to get up off the floor, go put this print up, and then he'll probably be waking up in a minute. So then we will go to Home Bargains, and I need to try and not fill the pram a ridiculous amount, because I always do it. I've even had to get them to hold stuff there before, so I can go back home and get the car and pick it up, because I'm just so out of control in that shop. It's actually a joke. Jolie's just woken up, so I am going to go and get him up, but we are ready. We are going. We're getting out of this house. It is literally so beautiful outside. I've put a gilet on today because I just feel like it's that weird in between weather, in between spring, winter and spring, where it's not warm enough to not have anything on, but it's too warm for like a big coat. So yeah, jackets and gilets are me for the next couple of months. And let's go and get this little rascal up. I'm just going to take my shoes off for a sec. I think he's awake. Hello. You honestly cannot beat the little smiles they give you when you go and get them up from a nap. Hello. Hi. Hello. Come on then, should we go to the shops? Yeah. Did you have a nice sleep? Did you? What did you dream about? What did you dream about? Oh, really? I watch you as you drive. Do you know? Oh my god, guys, I've just had to come home because silly mummy didn't check the weather, did she? I didn't check the weather, and we started walking and it was lovely. Got about 10 minutes up the road. I thought, oh god, it's looking a bit dark. And yeah, as soon as I thought that, it started spitting, and then it started full on showering. And then I actually thought to check the weather when it was looking dark, and it said hail showers from about half an hour's time. I thought, right, we'll just go to the post office because it's literally just up the road, and then we were nearly there anyway. So we've posted off your passport documents, haven't we? And so hopefully that should come through in a couple of weeks. Fingers crossed. It's so exciting. You're going to go on an aeroplane? And then I sent back one of my parcels that I had to send back, and I'm still going to go to Home Bargains, but I'm going to go tomorrow when he's at my mum's, because I just think it'll be easier, and then I've got more, like, I'm not feeling as rushed to look at stuff because he gets bored anyway after about half an hour. So I'm going to go tomorrow. It is now 3:30, so we've got a bit of time to kill. I did think about putting him in the car and driving up to Home Bargains, but I just can't be bothered. It's not really fair on him to keep getting him in and out of the pram and stuff. So I would just go up there tomorrow, and like I said, then I've got more time to look at stuff because I'll be baby free. So yeah, I'm still looking in absolute state from that weather. I'm a little bit windswept. Luckily I had a hood, but it was the one time that I went out without his cozy toes on the pram because it was really sunny. I just didn't think we needed it. And I didn't have the rain cover on me. Normally I'll have it in the basket, but I didn't have it on me. So good move, Hayley, good move. So we are just having a little chill and a cuddle. We don't do this very often, do we? Because I always put so much pressure on myself and feel like I need to constantly be doing activities for him or thinking up playtime ideas, and it really does get to me sometimes because sorry, I'm just skipping the adverts. It really does get to me sometimes because it's so hard in lockdown because we were doing like classes and baby dates and everything before Christmas, and it was lovely. And when you're just stuck inside all day and all you can do is meet one other person for a walk, great, you know, that's really going to keep the babies entertained. Not. I do take him to the park, but there's only so, like, he can only really go on the swings at the moment as well because he's quite small. So what else are we meant to do? Like, I can't even take him swimming. He loves swimming. So yeah, roll on. I mean, not roll on next month because I'm back at work, but roll on next month where on my days off I can do stuff and like have baby dates. We've got our baby classes from January that we had booked have been rescheduled to April, and they fall on my day off, so that's really good. So we'll be going there again with our mum and baby friends. But yeah, I do put a lot of pressure on myself to constantly think up activities for him. So sometimes I go on Instagram and people are doing this all the time, just sit and chill and have a cuddle and watch TV. There isn't anything wrong with it because I mean, LBB is quite educational for them anyway. So as long as I'm not just like sitting him in front of the TV and leaving him there for like an hour, which I do put him in front of the TV sometimes if I need to get something done for like 20 minutes or so, but I won't just put him in front of the TV on his own all day. But yeah, as long as I'm sat here with him and we're having a cuddle, then I don't think there's anything wrong with it. And I just need to remember that we don't have to be doing stuff like all the time. So yeah, I think it's so easy to get mum guilt about everything, like everything. I feel guilty if I just leave him in the lounge for 2 seconds while I go and make his dinner. Like, the mum guilt is ridiculous, and I never thought I would get this. Everyone said, oh, you'll get mum guilt. I never thought I would, but yeah, it is a real thing. You alright, Baba? So yeah, we're just going to chill here for a bit, I think, and then we'll have some time on his playmat in a bit, but he's quite happy here at the moment. Okay, so this little one's just been trying to escape off my lap because he's seen his sister on his playmat and she keeps laying on there at the moment. I'm not really sure why. I've also just remembered that the whisk arrived this morning, so we're going to play with that in a minute, aren't we? He literally does not sit still, like, ever anymore. We can't do anything. He's got like the shortest attention span in the whole entire world. What are you doing? This kid just wants to go. And also, I need to get him a toy TV remote, but I'm not sure he'll like the toy ones. I think he just wants ours. Oh, seriously. When he's crawling, God help me. God help me. What are you up to? What are you up to? He's literally so confused. He's like, why is she on my playmat? But he loves her so much. So hopefully she'll encourage him to crawl over there. You love her, don't you? She doesn't feel the same way about him, but we're working on it. We're working on it. She's quite good. She's not bad with him. There he goes. Can you say mama? He won't say it. He's getting too distracted by the camera. He did it once and I feel like it was definitely a fluke. Can you say mama? I just like to do it right near his face because then he lip reads and he proper stares at me, so I feel like he's gonna memorize it. Are you looking at yourself? No, you can't have mummy's phone. Can you say mama? You say mama? So apparently he is happier on the floor, so I'm just gonna grab some pom-poms out of his craft box, and not that we do many crafts yet, but he's got one ready for when we do. And I'll probably put all his messy play stuff in there as well, to be honest. And then we are going to fill up the whisk and do some whisk play. Whisk play, is that a thing? I think it's called a pom-pom pull. That's what I've seen. Oh, I also need to put these cushions back on the sofa because they're dry now and I can't stand the sofa not having cushion covers on. It just looks so trampy. So I'm going to do that now and I'll get his pom-poms out. So I picked up this massive craft pack with like pipe cleaners in, which we use in a colander for sensory play. Like pom-poms, it's got feathers and lolly sticks, glitter, eyes, don't know what we're going to do with them. Got this in Home Bargains for 99p a few weeks ago. So I've seen people just putting like, obviously the little ones are going to fall straight through, but I've just put the bigger pom-poms in there and we will see if he's even remotely interested in trying to pull these out.
Watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on. I put my feet up and we just sing along. And I can't help.
So that's my sofa cushions back on, all nice and clean. I need to do the other one tomorrow because this is the one that we sit on the most, or I sit on the most. So I've given the arms a clean today with the Dr. Beckman upholstery cleaner with that brush thing. It's so amazing. But yeah, tomorrow I'm going to stick these on a hand wash. We've just literally been like charging around the lounge, happy hardcore, haven't we? Because this one gets a bit grouchy at this time of day. We've got like 10 minutes till dinner. So we've literally just been galloping. Is that fun? Just been galloping around the house. 1, 2, 3. Whee! I mean, I'm out of breath, but he finds it fun. So Joel is going to have a salmon fish cake. These are, I made these salmon fish cakes about a week or so ago, and this has been in the freezer, so I've just defrosted it today. So it's literally just tin and salmon with some sweet potato and chives, and then a few breadcrumbs on top. And then we're nearly out of freezer stash veg actually, because he's not really having many purees anymore. But it's quicker for me to just blast one of these in the microwave to defrost it than it is to cook him some green beans to pick up. So I thought we might as well just use these up. So we've got peas this side and we've got spinach this side. I think I'm going to give him some spinach because he hasn't had any for a while. So I'm just going to give this a quick blast in the microwave. Honestly guys, these are so good. I think I got this off Amazon. It was like $6.99. But they're just like the perfect little portion size for when you first start weaning. And then because it's silicone, it literally just pops out. Oh, like that. So I'm just going to give that a quick blast in the microwave. So I've just cut his salmon fish cake out for him. There's his spinach. These silicone spoons have honestly got so discoloured. Someone hungry. The bamboo ones are still fine, but it's just these cheap silicone ones that I got in Boots, just as like backups. They are so discoloured, but these are the ones that he finds easiest to get in his mouth. So yeah, it's hit and miss with him. He normally eats a lot at lunch, but not much for dinner. But then he didn't have that much for lunch today. He had a big breakfast and not much for lunch. So I'm hoping that he will have a bigger dinner. So I'm going to go and pop this on the table for him. Then I will come back and get you. Yeah. And then we will give him this. We don't normally eat dinner with him because Steve isn't home from work and I can't be bothered to try and get my dinner done whilst watching him. There's still pasta in here. I don't bother cleaning this till the end of the day. There's just no point because it will just get messy again at dinner time. So yeah. You absolute hooligan. Should we have some dinner? Should we have some dinner? Well, you seem to be enjoying that, don't you? I had to really quickly, because he wouldn't take a spoonful of spinach first, so I had to really quickly like wait for him to pick a piece of that up, and while he opened his mouth for that, I just literally shoved the spoon in with the spinach. It's got to be done sometimes. I'm such a mean mummy, aren't I? So guys, we are going to go ahead and leave the vlog there because Steve's working late tonight, so I'm doing bath time on my own. I do have a bedtime routine on here, so if you go over to my channel and check that out, it never changes really. Like, our bedtime routine is just always the same, like the same sort of times and everything. So there's not much point. I might do an updated one, but at the moment there's just not much point because it hasn't changed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I feel like a lot of this vlog has been talking at you and just probably boring you to death. But you know, I haven't vlogged for a few weeks and people seem to like the vlogs. So yeah, I just thought, I woke up this morning and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to vlog. Actually, I didn't do that. I got till halfway through the morning and I thought I'm going to vlog today. Just feel like vlogging. So while I'm in the mood for vlogging, I might as well do one. So I hope you guys have enjoyed it, and we will catch you in the next video. Bye. Bye bye. Mouthful of food. Catch you in the next video, guys.
I'm thinking you were made for me. Isn't it my birthday yet? 'Cause I gotta say